It's a rainy day in NC. You can probably hear the rain in the background. But I wanted to take some time to respond to the front porch discussion started by Joe Biggs, where he asked me to indicate or speak about a moment of injustice that I faced in my life. Man, there's so many, whether we're talking about the police, the waitress, the store clerk, the retail worker, the people as they clutch their pocketbook as I sit by or I enter the space, the doors that are locked as I come around. The instances are numerous. I'm not the one to believe that people are naive enough to believe that injustice doesn't happen, particularly as it relates to black people. I think what happens is more than likely we turn our head or we turn a blind eye to what's going on. You know, we all wear Jordans, but I think for the most part we understand that they're made in China, where the people are exploited for their labor. I'm doing this video now on the cell phone that I'm holding, that the minerals come from a mine in Africa where those people are also exploited. So the injustices are numerous, and I think we know them. We just turn a blind eye. We act like we don't know. But to answer your question as far as the incidents that happened to me, I'll give you one that I think highlights a problem that puts us in our current situation. I was driving. I was with my daughter at the time. I think she was probably about 7 or 8 years old, and she had a friend with hers, and they were in the back seat. So I'm riding. I get pulled over by the police. So, of course, the children in the back, and they're kind of wondering, like, what's going on? Why are we getting pulled over? So I'm talking to them, getting them ready, that the police are coming. I need y'all to sit, relax. So as I'm talking to them, one police approaches on the driver's side. There's another officer coming from the passenger side. So the driver's side officer, of course, asks me for a license and registration. I reach and I give it to him. White guy, he leaves. Black guy, passenger side. I turn around to comfort my daughter and her friend, letting them know they took my ID, be back shortly, everything's okay, trying to soothe them. Black police officer, turn around, sir. You are moving too much. So I'm like, hey, man, I'm just trying to console the kids, keep them okay. He says, I understand. I need you to stop moving. So I turn around, face the front. So my daughter is still asking questions about what's going on. I reach for the visor to tilt the visor down so that I can look at her while I'm talking. The officer then tells me, stop moving your hands. I need you to put your hands on the dashboard. So at this point, now my hands are on the dashboard, and I'm asking him, is it that serious? Like, you see my daughters are in the back. You see my daughter's in the back with her friends. I'm just talking to them through this event. I'm not putting anyone in danger. I'm just talking to them. The officer then says, I don't know what you have in this car or up under this seat. It's in your best interest that you stop all of that moving. Black man talking to another black man. Garbage truck going by. Saying all that to say, a lot of the injustices that we face as a people is due to the fact that we don't support our own. We don't even protect our own. So what we're seeing in the world is just a ramification of the self-hate that we have for our own selves. So in light of all the injustices that we face, we have to think about all the injustices that we allow to continue in our own homes, in our own people. So while we on this front porch, again, I would like to turn the mirror back on us. Because like Ice Cube said, we're going to always sing the blues until we get our stuff together. So shout out to Joe Biggs for starting the conversation. Shout out to Front Porch. And shout out to all those still striving to make things